All right, we're back for more TRIMET Elite Shit Show. I'm going to get through this, man. It's painful as you know what, but I'm determined to get through this. And next up, here's the resolution honoring Steve Whitter. Yes, we're elites and we give ourselves awards and we put it in the paper and we like to celebrate ourselves and all the serfs can worship us. And this guy here, you know, there's a lawsuit right now about the construction of the streetcar interchange. He was the head of the place. So, you know, it's all bullshit crap, but let's listen.
Planning, Stephen D. Whitter. And Mr. General Manager, do you have any additional comments or would you like me just to read the resolution?
Back to you, President Simmons. I made my comments earlier.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to give you an opportunity. So,
yeah, Sam has a lot to say. He has nothing to say. He's just a figurehead and we know it.
I will read the resolution, and it goes as follows. Resolution of the Tri-County Metropolitan Transportation District of Oregon honoring Executive Director of Engineering, Construction, and Planning, Stephen D. Whitter, for his years of service and leadership. Whereas the Tri-County Metropolitan Transportation District of Oregon, TRIMET, and its Board of Directors wish to honor Stephen D. Whitter for his more than 21 years of dedicated service and leadership of TRIMET and public transit in the region.
Public transit, which doesn't exist anymore in the region. Let's remind everybody that there is no public transportation that's worth even talking about right now. It's completely ruined.
As Steve Whitter began his service to TRIMET in 2001, serving first as an office engineer.
I was there before him. Where's my goddamn resolution?
On the Interstate Max project, and quickly rising in responsibility to direct the design and construction of the West Commuter Rail project, which he helped open in 2009. Whereas Steve Whitter forged lasting and beneficial partnerships with leaders of local, state, and federal agencies to help shepherd, advance, and deliver the West Commuter Rail, Max Orange Line, Gideon Pedestrian Bridge, Division Transit Project, and a Better Red project. And whereas Steve Whitter led the design team and helped advance critical design elements for the critically important but now deferred Columbia River Crossing project, navigating a complex project structure and positioning TRIMET to rapidly resume work when the time comes. And whereas during his tenure, Steve Whitter cultivated and supported the development of competent and committed staff, strengthening his division through positive leadership and strategic vision. Whereas Steve Whitter has expertly served as executive director since June of 2016, leading TRIMET's Engineering, Construction, and Planning Division, previously known as the Capital Projects and Construction, as it made many positive contributions to Portland and our region. And whereas Steve Whitter's guidance and oversight were critically important to the successful execution and administration of numerous state and federal safety reviews, grant awards, project requirements, financial reporting, and the responsible and productive stewardship of hundreds of millions of public dollars. And whereas Steve Whitter has demonstrated strong team guidance, brilliant engineering, planning and construction acumen, innovative project management, and a steadfast dedication to TRIMET and the community we serve. Whereas Steve Whitter has energetically cultivated and promoted the livability and accessibility of our region, building thoughtful connections, advocating equitable practices in design and construction, demonstrating excellence in leadership, and effectively advancing TRIMET's vision, mission, and values. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the TriMet Board of Directors and the TriMet staff hereby express sincere gratitude to Steve Whitter for his dedicated service and leadership, and be it further resolved that a framed copy of this resolution be presented to Steve Whitter as an expression of our heartfelt respect and appreciation. I entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. This is Lori.
Yes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you. And does anyone wish to make any comments?
Yes.
I'm trying to see the hands. Director Way.
Thank you. Hi, Steve. First off, that's a great shirt. Yay for pink.
Where is it?
I just want to say I remember some of the stories that you shared. I don't remember a lot of the data or a lot of like the numbers sometimes, but I do remember personal stories. And I remember you saying that you grew up in Portland as a Portland kid, and I don't know why I'm emotional, but TriMet and public transit was something that you always took, and that resonated with me because in 2000 I was also a Portland kid in East Portland, and going to high school in St. Mary's, and then eventually going to Portland State University. So I'll just keep it short. So I feel like there are systems that you have quite physically touched with your service on TriMet, with the things that you have built with your team and your vision. So which really just, again, made our public transit system world class. So I just want to thank you, and thank you for your service, and I wish you a very happy retirement.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Director Gonzalez, and then Director Bauman.
Thank you, President Simmons. To add another element of emotion to this, Steve, I'm still peeved that you're leaving. And as a fellow designer, I know full well it's hard to stop the creative energy. Whatever you call the next phase of your life, I'm glad you won't rely on an alarm clock, perhaps. But I can only imagine what a little free time is going to do for your ability to think about ways to apply yourself. So when you're feeling ready to do some transit-oriented development with me, give me a call.
Thank you, Director Gonzalez. Thank you so much.
Director Bauman.
Yes, thank you. Well, Steve, I hope as you go into retirement that you're proud. I hope as you reflect on the fact that how TriMet looks today to the community is thanks to you in large measure, and what could be more satisfying than that? I think in kind of looking back at your career, you've just been a steady hand and a great source of information to the board, and I just really appreciate your depth of knowledge and your commitment to excellence. And I mentioned before, Steve and I are neighbors, kind of, and I hope to see you at Otto's often on Woodstock in the coming years. And again, congratulations on your retirement.
I plan to see you and your family there this summer, Lori.
Okay.
And Director Edwards.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, President Simmons. Steve, congratulations.
This is really, I mean, it's hard enough to watch these without having to listen to this fucking self-masturbatory bullshit. My God. Really. This right here, folks, is everything that's wrong with your government right here. This is it. You see it at every level. They really think they're fucking great, don't they? Your service is non-existent, basically. The society's falling apart. And here they are telling him what a great job he's done.
Like the others have said, we're going to miss you.
Oh, yeah, we're going to miss you, yeah. Nobody gives a shit about you except these elites.
I don't know how we're going to replace you. You have been the face of...
There's going to be 1,000 people lined up to replace him. The technocratic class is forever.
TriMet, and so many different places that have been really important to the growth of TriMet
The growth of
and
TriMet.
to our well-being.
How can they say anything about TriMet being good right now? You see, this is the hypocrisy. The place is a disaster on all levels.
Building those relationships, and I hope those relationships continue that you have built, and I think they will because of who you are. And I just want to thank you.
Oh boy,
and,
Steve, you're such a
congratulate you
great
again.
guy, aren't you?
And like I say, you will be
What a
sorely
great
missed.
guy. Yeah.
Thank you, Director Edwards.
Thank you. Thank you.
Steve, what I could say to you, and it actually even applies to Dee, is that one of the signs of a successful career is when you can look and say, I have made a meaningful difference
You like what?
in the organization that I've dedicated so many years of my life to. And I mean, you have every reason to feel proud. I know that you view transit as a community builder. You have worked tirelessly to make that a reality. And I have just always really appreciated just how thorough and
so bad.
how you are in your explanations and making it easy for at least me to understand, what some of the challenges and issues are with the projects that we undertake on behalf of the community. I hope to stay in contact with you as I hope to stay in contact with Dee, and wish you well and see what the future holds for you and your family. You definitely deserve a break and a reassessment of how you want to spend the balance of your life. So best wishes to you.
Linda, thank you so much, and I'll just say it's been an honor to serve.
It's been an honor to serve.
Thank you.
I've got my nice fat paycheck.
Raised, I'm going to call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Wouldn't it be something if somebody actually voted no? Wouldn't it be something? Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations.
Oh, it's disgusting. Isn't that? What a disgusting. Fuck. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Let's see. I got 2 hours to go of this.